Hi guys, I think I'm live. It's Driven Fitness Erica here, your friendly and fabulous personal trainer in Lake Forest. Welcome to the Wednesday Facebook Live session. It is 12:01. I was almost exactly at noon this week, and while we are waiting for people to see if they can jump on, it's going to be a really quick one today, so you got to jump on fast. I'm going to put on some chapstick. It has been a crazy week. Chapstick. Okay, it is a gorgeous day out here in Orange County. Hey, Linda. And I'm going to be super quick today because I have to meet a client to go on a mountain bike ride. And one of my most awesome things, one of the most awesome things about my job is that I can have client time that includes doing things like mountain bike riding. Yay! So great. So I'm supposed to be on the bike and at the trail by 12:30. So today is going to be a quick one. We're going to quickly go over 4 foods that seem like they're healthy or that you hear that are healthy that aren't actually healthy in some form or another. So we will see if anybody else, hi Brittany, jumps on before we start. And hopefully everyone can go out and enjoy at least a bit of this beautiful day if you are local to Orange County, because it's just gorgeous. So yeah. By the way, anyone in this group, hi Janet, if you are local to Orange County and you like Zumba, we have a new Zumba program starting here at Driven Fitness. And this Saturday, I need bodies in the 9 a.m. class for a new teacher. So if you're interested in trying out Zumba and you're in the Lake Forest area, send me a private message and I would love to have you. Saturday at 9. Okay, so today we are going to talk about 4 foods that you think are healthy that aren't. Super quick, simple. Number 1 food, yogurt. So yogurt can be okay and good. Yogurt can also be horrific. So I hate the commercials about yogurt and needing to get in your healthy bacteria and blah, blah, blah. That is true. There are, however, lots of other ways you can get in your healthy bacteria. Hey, Brandy, for your gut, including drinking like things like kombucha, as long as it doesn't have added sugar, taking probiotics. You can eat things like sauerkraut and other fermented foods. All of those give really great, healthy bacteria for your gut. So don't look to yogurt as your only option. The problem with yogurt is that yogurt tends to have a ton of sugar added. So if you are going to have, yay, Brandy finally made it to her live post. Yes. Hi, Shannon. Welcome. So we just started. Usually I spend a couple more minutes introing or chatting to let people get on, but I have an appointment. So today we're really going to move through this fast. And we're talking about the number 1 food, not number 1, the first food that you think is healthy that is not is yogurt. So if you're going to have yogurt as a protein source or a snack, by all means, you can definitely do that. Do you want to be having 1 yogurt a day or multiple yogurts a day? Probably not. What you want to be looking for in the yogurts is stuff that you don't recognize as being natural. So when you go to that huge aisle of like 50 million different kinds of yogurts, because that's how we are in America, we have 50 million types of everything, you need to be looking at the labels. So dairy sugar, milk sugar in the yogurt can be anywhere between, I think, like 10 and 14 grams of naturally occurring lactose sugar. That's okay, right? You can't really avoid that. That's just in milk. But if it has, 15, 20, 27 grams sometimes of sugar, then you need to be looking at the label and figuring out why. There are some yogurts that put, a lot of artificial colors, artificial flavors, and things like that. I'm not going to name any specific names today, but you need to be looking at the back and seeing if it has dyes, natural flavors, anything that doesn't belong in yogurt, right? Yogurt is really just milk, the bacteria, and any flavoring. Things like Greek yogurt that is unflavored are great. Things like Siggi's yogurt. I love Siggi's yogurt because I like a super thick yogurt and they don't have a lot of added extra sugar. So just try to find the brands of yogurt if you're a yogurt person that have natural fruit and low sugar. There are some brands like Noosa, which tastes delicious, that has a ton of sugar because they have a lot of natural fruit in it. So it's not my favorite because you're still getting like 30 grams of sugar at a time, which is a lot. So the best is like the unsweetened, unflavored Greek yogurt. Put your own berries on top of it if you need some flavoring, or maybe just a little bit of honey, but you don't want a whole bunch of added stuff. I like to actually make my own yogurt, and later on when I have a chance to comment or check on this post after we're done, I will post my crock pot recipe for yogurt. It's super easy. You do have to be able to be home for like an all-day period because there's a couple of different steps, but you literally just take a thing of existing yogurt that you like, put in a gallon of milk, and then like leave it. And it makes delicious homemade yogurt, and you know what is in it because you're putting all the ingredients in it yourself. So number 1 food, yogurt. Number 2 food, do we have any people out there who like granola? Yay! Granola is another one of those healthy, not healthy meals. So, and this is the reason why is, again, it tends to have a lot of added sugar. So if you're going to the granola aisle, and you're looking at the granolas, like especially when you're having granola with yogurt, right? That's like 2 things that have a lot of sugar in it together. So granola, again, you want to have like single digits of sugar, pretty much in anything that you buy that has a label on it. If it's having over single digits of sugar, it's too much sugar for a serving. So granola is another thing you really want to watch. You can make your own granola as well. It is very easy. You can go to the store and get the oats, and then whatever else you want to put in it, if it's nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, dried fruit in limitation, because again, that's a lot of sugar, maybe a tiny bit of honey drizzled, and then you can bake it. Or what I do is not even put honey, but coconut oil, and like mix it all together with your hands and then bake it. That is a great low sugar granola alternative. People talk about muesli, and that's healthy, but the difference with muesli is a lot of Europeans eat muesli. When I've traveled abroad, I've eaten a ton of muesli. It's raw and there's no added sugar in it, right? So that's where the flip happens. Basically, the same stuff is in muesli that's in the granola, but the granola, they add the sugar and the oil so that they can bake it. So again, second thing that is not healthy that seems healthy, or people, advertise as healthy, is granola. I know we have some granola people out there. I love it too. It should just be limited. All right, who is ready for number 3 thing that seems healthy that's not healthy? Soy. So, hi Tessa. Soy. All of these things, all of my recommendations I make, I always suggest that you're an adult, right? So take what I say, research yourself, and decide what is good for you and what is not based on your health history, your eating habits, whether you're a vegetarian, all that stuff. So soy in and of itself is a very healthy protein, right? Especially if you're vegetarian, it's a perfect protein that's a non-meat source, which means you get all essential amino acids from it, which is very difficult if you're a vegetarian. The problem with soy is that it can be an estrogen mimicker. So that means when you ingest soy in your body, sometimes your body sees that as estrogen just because of the makeup of the soy itself. So by itself, that might not be a problem. When it could be a problem is if you are already like hormonally imbalanced, like maybe you're on the pill, or you're doing hormone replacement therapy, or you're eating a whole bunch of packaged stuff that has a whole bunch of soy in it, like over and over and over. You don't want your body to be hormonally imbalanced. So soy is something that you definitely want to be looking for in terms of the quantity you're eating and the kind that you're eating. So, and unfortunately, they put soy in a lot of stuff these days as a filler. I guess it's just as a filler in a lot of prepackaged foods, which you shouldn't really be eating anyway. So soy, do your research, look up, you can look up estrogen mimickers online, or soy as an estrogen mimicker, and learn more about how soy can help throw off your hormone balance. We want those hormones of estrogen, progesterone to be even and cycle how they're supposed to cycle throughout the month. And if your hormones are off balance a lot, it can cause everything from like mood swings, weight gain, acne, trouble sleeping, all kinds of stuff. So really start checking out balanced hormones and foods that can affect that. So everyone good? Following along so far? We got number 1, yogurt, number 2, granola, number 3, soy. Number 4, the fourth food that seems healthy that isn't, is basically any protein powder or protein bar. And this one is going to be a tough one because so many of us have become not addicted, used to using these as sources of food, including me, on a regular basis. So the thing with protein bars and protein shakes is, you know, they're all a great addition. It's all part of your nutrition toolbox, but protein bars and protein shakes should not be where you're getting a bulk of your calories. They're great to have in your purse so that on the run, if you're hungry and you can't eat something healthy, then it's as a last resort, you have a protein bar. Or maybe you have a super healthy green food shake in the morning as a supplement to your breakfast. Wonderful. Again, this is goes down to sugar and artificial flavors and preservatives. Sorry guys, my brain is really tired. It's been so busy. So today's a little rocky. So again, there's 50 million, that's my favorite number today, 50 million different kinds of protein shakes and bars out there these days. Look on the packaging and see, number 1, is there a whole bunch of stuff you don't recognize or can't pronounce? Chemicals, preservatives, things of that nature. Or is it whole food? Is it something like a Larabar? And if someone has a favorite protein bar or protein shake you want to type in real quick and put it up on the screen, we can talk about it if I know the brand. But so like a Larabar, I use these just as an example because a Larabar does have a lot of sugar in it. But the thing is, it comes from dates and that's it. It's like dates, cashews, and peanuts. That's it. Brandy says it's really hard to find a protein powder with minimal ingredients. Yes, that is so true because I feel like in our culture and society in America, it's like the more the better, let's put more stuff in it. And sometimes all you want is like literally protein as a replacement. You don't necessarily want all the other stuff. And there's some online, the paleo proteins, that are literally just protein. And then you also can look for things that have minimal ingredients that are more veggie protein based. Like I tell everyone I like Vega protein a lot. They're from Canada and it's a vegetarian source of protein. It's like pea, hemp, and something else. And they have a lot of greens and other veggies, but not anything really wacky in there. So when you're looking for powders or bars, you want to look for, depending on what your goals are and why you're doing the protein, what's on the back of the label. You know, is it adding fruits and vegetables for fiber and vitamins? Is it adding just simple protein? Is it adding things like branched chain amino acids to help with recovery after exercise? Once you start getting into a lot of weird herbs and other stuff, I don't know. To me, that's not why I'm taking stuff. Like I just want, that's not why I'm eating that. I just want something that's going to fill me up, possibly help me recover after a workout, which means that it just needs to have protein and carbs, okay, in a simple green format. Vega proteins and greens vanilla. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. So again, you can't just go blindly down the grocery store aisle looking at the protein bars and be like, oh, this one has 24 grams of protein. That looks great, and pull it. You've got to look at the back and see what is in it. You want as simple as you can get, as clean, which means like real, true, whole food as you can get that meets your goals. So things like the Larabars, Rise bars, the new RX bars. I don't know, I had one here. Those ones are really popular right now. It's these, right? RX bars. It has dates, egg whites, almonds, cashews, cacao, coconut flavor, and sea salt. 14 grams of sugar, which is pretty good for a protein bar. So again, don't listen to all the hype and everything that's new about you need to be supplementing with all these proteins and protein bars. It should be really just used as a last resort. All right. That was it today. Only 15 minutes. Well, I try to keep them 15 minutes, but that truly was only about 15 minutes. Number 1, yogurt, watch how much you're having and what kind. Number 2, soy, watch how much you're having and what kind. Number 3, granola, probably should just avoid it. And number 4, watch what kind of protein supplements you are taking. All right? I will post my recipes for granola, yogurt, and that's it, on this post a little bit later today. I hope that you guys can join me next week for my weekly live session. Next week, it's going to be around 1 o'clock because I have a new client that goes until about 1 on Wednesdays. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. You'll just have to wait and see. I usually announce it the day before, but mark your calendars, 1 o'clock on Wednesdays for Facebook Live with Coach Erica. All right, I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait. And if anybody wants to come try Zumba this Saturday at 9 a.m., please come join us. We're adding that to our Driven Fitness program, so we'd love to have you come try it out. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. It won't let me hang up.